Look at Mama cry. I said, look at Mama. Don't come and breastfeed. Stop. Enough. No, enough. No more breasts. No more breasts. No more breasts. Come, let's eat lunch. Oh, so you decide to go just come another way. Brother, what's the problem? What are you quarreling about? Because you can't push up all of your toys right here? Hmm? Come get your stuff, sir. Kyra, come get your stuff. Man. My co-worker is so rude. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Kamala and I do health and lifestyle videos. Oh, hold on. Self in the face about 20 times today. Like, I can't. Why are you trying to hurt yourself, huh? As I was saying, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about the impact of stress on fibroids, because I'm trying to figure out ways to manage my stress. But I read a lot about the impact of stress on the body. Now, stress leads to an increase in the hormone cortisol, and when you have too much cortisol, no, first I left out something. It leads to the reduction of progesterone, and it also leads to an increase in cortisol. So when that happens, it throws all of your hormones out of balance, and the body is dependent on a symbiotic dance of hormones to function optimally. So it throws your hormones out of whack, it damages organs, it damages your thyroid, it affects your metabolism, and your body can't, when your liver is not functioning properly, your body can't get rid of toxins, it can't get rid of excess hormones. So you're just in this unrelenting journey of cortisol keep on increasing, estrogen levels fluctuating, and just wreaking havoc all over your body. And as females, it's very important, especially for estrogen and progesterone and cortisol, to be in balance. And not only can that lead to like growths in the body like fibroids, because when your body cannot get rid of excess hormones, it becomes toxic, and your body's way of preventing that toxicity from affecting your body is to encapsulate it into a benign tumor, which is what is called a fibroid. So, and apart from fibroids growing, which is probably the least bad thing that can happen, it's bad, but it's actually the least, because it can also affect your heart health, your heart function. It affects insulin resistance and can cause it to be pre-diabetic or diabetic. And when you have diabetes, that even further damages organs. So it's very important to not only eat healthy, but it's also very important to manage stress. And I say manage because stress is unavoidable. For example, my child is behind me right now just making noise for no reason. He has been attached to me all day. Whenever I try to do anything, he wants to interrupt me for a hug. He's at that stage where he's trying to talk more, so he's babbling all day. Kai, as I was saying, so I cannot get not only a physical break, but also a mental break. And so it's very important for me to learn to manage stress, because it's not his fault. He's being a typical toddler, an adorable toddler. He's actually not that bad, but that's just the stage of life, you know, that they're in. Children demand a lot of time and attention. So I, as the mother and the adult, have to figure out ways to manage that stress, because I'm pretty sure like a big part of the reason I have fibroids is I'm sure it's genetic because my mom had it, my grandmother had it, but I think stress is also a significant contributor, because I don't manage stress well, to be honest. When I'm stressed, I tend to shut down, I become anxious, I become depressed, I start to eat unhealthy. I would say I'm a stress eater, and I particularly crave sugary food, and there's a scientific reason behind that. When your cortisol levels increase, it also leads you to crave sugary food, and that's because your body is trying to reduce the impact of cortisol on your body. So it wants to increase serotonin, and things like sweet food, nice food, anything that brings you comfort will increase your serotonin levels. But that's not a good way to increase it. But that's like a, how should I put it, like the body is in crisis, so the body knows that's not a good way to increase it, but it's like, I need to do something right now to mitigate the effects of cortisol. So it leads you to crave sweet things. So, and the irony is that those sweet things also contribute to increased cortisol levels. So what I would recommend, can I finish now? Okay. As I was saying, if you're trying to shrink fibroids or have any uterine issues that you're trying to resolve, it's very important that you not only eat healthy, but you also manage or limit stress. And one of the things, or the plan that I have now, is number one, even when I have that sweet craving, because when I'm stressed, the first thing I think about is I want some ice cream. Like, I want something sweet, but it makes you feel good for literally 1 second, and you still have that anxiety after, so it's really not worth it. So one of the things that I've started doing, and it's working, is, for example, like when my son is just running around acting crazy and I have a lot going on, I will literally just like go on the patio or go in the bathroom and just do some deep breathing until I calm down. Or I'll read something, typically something positive and encouraging, to calm and also to distract myself from what's going on. I'll also read positive affirmations just to encourage myself, because a lot of things that people fail to do as adults, and the sad part is because we probably never experienced it as children, for many of us, is we don't speak life into ourselves. And just as we encourage our children and we speak life into others, like, we are people too, and sometimes we have to take a minute and tell ourselves, listen, you got this, you can do this, you are strong. We need to tell ourselves things like that too. Like, we need to hear it often so we can internalize it. And sometimes I'll even go into the bathroom and just pray. I just take some time and pray. So take some time to just encourage yourself, distract yourself, and give yourself that mental break. And sometimes I'm just like overstimulated, like, for example, you hear his tablet in the background, or he's making noise, his toys are making noise. I literally just turn off everything and let him play with toys that don't make noise, just for a little bit, so I can get that mental break, and I won't go into a state of anxiousness and then eat something that I'm not supposed to eat. So that has actually been working. So I would say, number one, try and avoid those bad foods that actually increase your cortisol levels and just make you feel good for a second. And number two, take some time to separate yourself from the situation that's causing you stress and anxiety, and just deep breathing, meditation, prayer, or just silence, distraction for a minute, so that you can calm down. And then number three, one of the things that always help me with stress is exercise. And as I said in one of my previous videos, exercise that you love. So I'll always like go for a walk. My son loves to dance, so sometimes I'll just play some music and we'll have a dance party. Just anything to you know, bring calm, happiness, joy in your life. Because another thing that cortisol does, it increases depression, it decreases serotonin, and that is why your body, you know, is trying to grab onto anything quickly to increase the serotonin. So anything that brings happiness and joy and relaxation, you need to make time for that every day. I know everybody's talking about self-care, and they're saying, like, you know, once a week do this, once a week do that. Like, life is short, and a lot of the physical symptoms that we have is our body's way of saying, like, take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Self-care should be every day. It should be throughout the day. My son just headbutted me. He's showing me Elmo. Man, can I finish? Let me finish and then you can show me Elmo, okay? So I'm gonna end this right now, but just to recap, stress disrupts all of your hormones, and for optimal health, it's important for all of your hormones to be in balance. So it's very important to manage or limit stress, and you can do that by eating healthy, meditation, and taking time for self-care and joy, doing things that you love every single day. And for me, that's like exercising, dancing. And when I need a mental break, I'll just hide from everybody. I'll go in the bathroom, I'll go in the patio and hide and take my mental break. And I know it's hard for moms to do that, but as hard as it is, it's a necessity to find a way to do that. So hopefully this helps for all women, but especially those who are in the same situation as I am and on the same journey that I am. Hope this helps. And if you have any suggestions below, if you have any suggestions, please comment them below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.